This episode is our season finale, and we're visiting Twin Cities Hotel and Saloon in Longview, Alberta. I was captivated by the old school charm of the saloon and the majestic landscape leading up to and surrounding it. We first filmed there in February and loved it so much, we decided to head back for our wrap party and a final shoot, making this episode a compilation of both. Get ready for some characters, history, laughter, incredible live music, and hopefully, like myself and the crew, you'll fall a little bit in love with Twin Cities Hotel and Longview, Alberta. Paulo Alves.
Hi, Lorna.
How you doing?
Pleasure to meet you.
See you.
Welcome to Longview, Twin
Thank
Cities
you.
Hotel.
This is beautiful.
Thank you.
Before you bring me in, what is that?
So ranching and farming is really big around the community.
Yes.
However, my partner Chris led the project to building this derrick to commemorate how the hotel came about during the oil boom in the 30s. My partner Chris led the project, his original idea, and we did a great job of it.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless. You know, Paul, this is the oldest saloon I've ever been in.
It is actually one of the oldest in southern Alberta. It was built in 1938 by Red Dutton and the Thompson brothers.
Wow. This is awesome. Now, I've got a question for you. I noticed you've got very interesting ceiling tiles. They're all caricatures.
These are a great idea by a local artist, Matt Zoomer.
Okay.
And what he does is when one requests one or they want their picture up there, is they pay $40.
Right.
We take that $40, we buy Matt's a pint of beer, and he does a character tile, and we donate the $40 to the local school breakfast program.
Beautiful.
And it's been going on since 2006. It's a cool thing to do. It looks great.
I think the Redneck Gourmet is going to have to get a caricature done later.
Absolutely. Here's an interesting picture. You'll see that the moose are pulling a wagon.
Oh, very cool.
At one time with all the dirt roads, that was the mail delivery system.
Oh, get out.
The roads would get so muddy on the rainy season that they actually had to use moose with these wagons to get it passed through the mud,
cool.
as nothing else would travel. Take you over to the cafe.
Okay. Wow. Paul, what is this?
This is our newly renovated cafe. Great open concept. So the Twin Cities Hotel is still one of the oldest hotels in Alberta, still fully functional.
Wow. Wow. This is excellent. So tell me about this room.
These are rooms that originally in 1938 were much like this. So we've been working hard at renovating them back to as close to original condition as we can. Bed frames are original. We believe they're original. We're keeping those. And we're just gonna try and bring them back for that old historical feeling.
Actually, this room is quaint and lovely.
Hope you enjoy it.
Thank you. Jason Parnell, you're going to be making me dinner tonight.
Oh, you betcha.
And it's the Longview burger.
Yes.
Okay, so what's in this burger,
Okay,
Jason?
well, we're gonna start with some locally grown beef, or raised beef, I should say. And then we have some different spices here. We have just a salt and pepper mixture, garlic powder and onion powder, some breadcrumbs, and a couple of eggs.
Couple eggs, okay. Why don't you show me how to put it together?
Sure. So we're just going to start with our dry mixture first.
What would you say is the biggest mistake people make when they're making burgers?
Over-mixing.
You mean the more that I handle the meat, the tougher it gets?
Yes.
Serious?
Yes.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, so we're just going to lightly mix this.
Jason, you're a chef.
Yes, been cooking for a very long time already.
And where are you from?
Originally born and raised in Longview here.
Born and raised in
you
Longview.
betcha.
Wow. And your family?
Yeah, they're all from here as well.
So would you consider yourself a redneck gourmet?
I would imagine so.
Beautiful.
Now that we have that just lightly mixed, we're just going to grab a patty paper here.
Okay.
We make our burgers usually about 6 to 7 ounce.
Okay.
So I'm just going to rough guess this one here and make a nice burger patty. And same thing again, we don't want to overwork it, so we're just going to lightly press it down. And all our burgers are handmade. Okay, so we're going to start off, we're going to fry the burger patty and then chop up some mushrooms and fry that with a couple jalapenos.
Okay.
And we've got some nice smoked bacon.
Beautiful.
And then that'll go on the bun with some red onion and a little bit of mayo and lettuce and tomato.
Can I do anything to help?
I think we're good at the moment.
Awesome.
So that burger's going to take a few minutes to grill there. So
okay.
While that's working, we can chop up some mushrooms and some onion.
How did cooking become a passion for you?
My father was a chef, so I learned a lot from him.
Wow.
And yeah, it's just always been a true passion.
So that's actually quite interesting. So your parents are from Longview.
Yes, they are.
You've remained in Longview.
Yes.
And your father's a chef, and now you're a chef.
Yep.
That's quite a solid heritage.
Yeah, it's been nice. So I really enjoy it. Like I said, it's a true passion.
And you created this burger, did you not?
Yes. All right, here you go. I hope you enjoy.
That is one gorgeous burger.
Oh, it's a beautiful burger.
Okay.
Let me tell you something about the Liar's Table.
Okay.
And that's, this is the spot that for years, the one corner in the whole building that locals gather on a daily basis.
Daily?
Daily.
Here?
Here. This table is full every late afternoon. And they gather here, they tell each other stories, they come up with new ideas, they do a lot of business deals sitting in this corner.
Sitting at the Liar's Table.
Sitting at the Liar's Table. So it's not really a liar's table. Because
I actually
there's
heard
more truth than you would know. Like
okay. So it's true, the Liar's Table is where the truth is told.
Is where the truth is told.
So how does a fine Portuguese man end up owning a bar in Longview, Alberta?
Well, I actually either had to build a place for a beer and burger joint or buy one.
Oh, that intrigues me.
And here we bought one and we rebuilt the kitchen and we now put out some of the finest hamburgers in southern Alberta.
Oh, I can attest to that hamburger. Oh my gosh.
I eat here regularly myself.
So do you have kids? Do you live nearby?
I have 3 kids. I have a son and 2 daughters.
Wow, and what are their names?
My son is Christopher. I have a daughter named Paula and a daughter named Rachel.
So where are you from in Portugal?
I was born on the island of San Miguel in the Azores.
That sounds so exotic.
It is and it isn't. It's in the middle. It's in the Atlantic,
right.
In between Europe and Newfoundland. Let's say as the bird flies, the crow flies.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty neat. They're mostly farming, dairy, sugar beet.
And how old were you when you came here?
I was 8 years old.
8 years old?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big trip.
That's a big trip for an 8-year-old, absolutely.
I can't even imagine, actually. Yeah. Now, you work with one of your daughters here, right?
Yeah, my youngest daughter, Rachel, she's a tremendous help around here. Has been from the start.
That's excellent.
A lot of encouragement for me.
This has actually become a hub of the community.
It has become a hub. Most of the time, weekends, we actually double the town's population.
Now, you also have live entertainment here, don't you?
We have live entertainment 3 days a week. Tonight we have the Mike McKenzie Band on. These guys are Southern music.
Oh,
it's beautiful. They're
Southern
great.
like Leonard Skinner?
Leonard Skinner style,
All
absolutely.
right.
Some rock and blues.
Nice.
These guys will rock it.
This one's an original called I Can See Through You. That is true. You got yours on tight, I sure got mine. I'm moving forward, got to leave it behind. I can see through you. Yes, I can see through you. We'll come back.
So Florence, I understand you owned the Twin Cities Hotel in 1965.
That's right.
How did that come about?
Well, we were living at Strathmore at the time. My husband came down to Longview to the Riverbend Ranch to buy a horse, a quarter horse, and he came home and said he bought the hotel too.
So your husband, he went out to buy a horse and came home with a hotel.
He did that.
Leave it to a
Twin
husband.
Cities, that was 50 years ago now, 1965.
I bet some things have changed.
Oh, they certainly have.
So I see in front of here you've got something that says report of inspector?
Yes, of course, the ALCB was right in there, and they made routine inspection. This is the very first one in 1965.
And now, what has changed?
Well, for one thing, the age was 21 to legally get into a bar at that time, and
Were there lots of women working in the bar then?
no, women weren't allowed to work in the bar.
Women weren't allowed to work in the
No,
bar
just-
in 1965.
In men only, and they had to have a dress code, a strict dress code at that time too.
That's incredible.
White shirts, I remember ironing them, washing all these white shirts.
So he buys the hotel and you do the laundry.
I think so. But
You know, Florence, I was noticing this beautiful, may I touch this?
Oh,
This
yes,
beautiful necklace. What is that? Is that for Hummel, your last name?
well, this was our brand. It's a half diamond 7H.
So that was your brand, literally,
That was.
from
We
your
had
ranch.
7 children, so I guess that's how the 7 got in there.
That's beautiful. Do you find the community spirit has stayed the same over the years?
Oh yes, it's
Well,
a small town, and it's a small town in Alberta.
yeah, but you know what? That's a beautiful thing. Some things shouldn't
Yeah,
change.
That's right. That part didn't change.
Lorne and Stu, how you doing today?
Very well.
So I understand your family's been in Longview a little while.
We've been in the Longview area about 40 years.
40
But
years?
prior to that, it was Millerville, Okotoks.
Okay.
My grandpa came here in 1889, worked for John Ware, homesteaded in 1903
Wow.
at Millerville.
So 1889 in Alberta.
Yeah.
Wow. And I understand that you guys are regulars at this table.
Yeah,
Little
we
bit,
are.
yeah.
We come for a beer after work.
So is this where you'd come if you were looking for something like, let's say, hay or parts or?
Lorna, we have bought everything right at this table. Hay, trucks, tractors, cattle, horses.
Right at this
here.
table?
Or,
horses?
or got a connection to
Yeah.
that.
We got
site.
a connection to it.
Right. So this is the table where information is exchanged and neighbors are helping each other.
Yeah.
So Matt, how long have you been doing caricatures?
Oh, about 35 years.
35 years. So I noticed is this your artwork all over the tiles in Twin City?
It is, yeah. We started off about 10 years ago doing charity work for 4-H Club and the Library Club. I raised about $5,000 so far for them.
That's excellent. That's community spirit.
Well, I tell you, there's a lot of people that help out too. So
That's great. And do you do other artwork?
I do. I do a lot of the murals in Calgary for the Stampede and for Christmas time and that type of thing. And anything that's big and Western, I'll paint. There you go.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, we lost it there. We go for a course or first.
Wow, Paul, what an experience. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hope to see you soon.
Paulo Alves.
Hey, Lorna. Great to see you. Welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Please go on in.
Okay. Stu, it's so good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too.
What is one thing you would want to tell the world about Longview?
Well, my dad has always said, and I'm going to quote him now, Longview is the most open-minded redneck community that you'll ever experience.
Paul and Chris, thanks so much for having us back. You both own the Longview Saloon.
Yes. Yes.
And how did that come about?
It was actually all happened really quick because we're both fond of decent food and we had planned on opening a restaurant up in Okotoks and we got all that approved and everything, but one day we met up with the owner here at Longview, as being both live close, just shot down here for a beer and a discussion, and within 30 minutes we shook hands with the previous owner and purchased this place within 30 minutes. And took off running from there. It's a great experience. We've met great people.
You were saying you're the 5th generation Longviewian?
Yes, so my grandparents would have socialized here, my parents, and I obviously have, and my daughter and their children. We come down here every Wednesday night and have a family dinner.
So you're a grandfather.
Yes.
You do not look like my grandfather.
Well, thank you.
And actually, Paulo, you just became a grandfather.
3 days ago, yes.
Wow, is that your
Beautiful
first grandchild?
baby girl. That's my first grandchild.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to both of you. That's legacy, right?
That's legacy. That's the next generation, yeah.
Now, speaking of legacy, this saloon has a long time legacy.
I guess back in the oil boom, it was built by 3 hockey players from New York, and Yeah, so we got its name, Twin Cities Hotel. This was Little New York, and just up on the hill was Little Chicago. So that's how the hotel got its name, and it's been going strong for 78 years.
And have you found there's been things that you didn't expect as bar owners? Now, is this the first time both of you have owned a bar?
Yes.
Or a saloon hotel?
Yeah. There's certainly been some experiences. It's been fun though. Like any other business, it's had its ups and downs, mostly ups. Chris is a great partner to have. If I was to ever be in business with anyone, it'd be Chris Goss.
We were really lucked out. We are very well-suited business partners, and we get along great, and this is fun.
And I believe that's part of our success, is
that you click.
That we click, and we both think a lot alike.
I just want to say that off camera, earlier this morning, Chris and I had coffee together, and he said the exact same thing about you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That is very cool, because this wasn't scripted.
No.
People know, so.
Especially this kind of business takes a lot of attention.
Yeah.
And we sometimes swap. If I'm busy, Chris handles it. If Chris is busy, I'll come in and handle it.
When we came in the door last night for our wrap party, Dan Gretton, our location sales manager, said, you know, this feels like home. And I couldn't agree more.
Thank you. That's a great compliment. That shows that we've achieved what we wanted to achieve. Thank you. But now that we're friends, we may have to come over and visit you. So
I would like that very much.
You may have to put on a dinner.
Actually, I live across the street from the great restaurant.
Perfect.
But believe it or not, even though I don't cook on the Red Neck Gourmet, I can cook.
I've heard that you're a great cook.
Really?
We look forward to getting your resume.
Fair enough. No. See, you know, guys, thanks. Thank you so much for being the first episode we shot, for embracing us when you didn't know us, and thanks for becoming friends and family.
Thank you. We're honored that you chose to do your show here, and we're very proud of this place. And
you should be.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
I walked into Twin Cities Hotel and Saloon a stranger, and left with new friends and admiration for not only those we interviewed, but Longview as a whole. Paulo Alves, Chris Goss, their patrons and staff are such a breath of fresh air. I felt transported to times in my life when people laughed harder, kept it real, lived authentically, and when a village really did take care of its own. That's still a reality at Twin Cities Hotel, and possibly we could all learn something from that. Thank you, Alberta, for the beautiful ride.